Hi everyone, let's rediscover how in managing contract issues by dispute resolution. Let's go.
What is the dispute resolution that they give example just now? I mean, types of dispute resolution that they have. Informal and what? Informal and
Formal.
formal. Okay. Under informal, what they have?
Negotiation.
Okay, negotiation. And then what else? Sorry.
Conciliation.
Conciliation. Okay, mediation. What else? Dispute. Apa dispute apa?
Review board.
Review board. Okay, so this one still under informal. Is it? Okay.
Litigation.
Litigation.
Arbitration.
Arbitration. What is the difference? Okay. And try to understand in a way like, for example, you see the time, the period that needs to solve the issue. Based on the definition, you can describe that things, you know. Okay, let me try to show you. Okay, what you can compare. Okay, for example, this dispute resolution, because when they offer the ways, okay, this one is how you want to solve the dispute. Okay, in the construction industry, they have the option. Okay, for the contractor, between contractor and client, if they have the problem or dispute, okay, how do you want to solve? Okay, that's why they come up with this kind of practices. Okay, so they have formal way, informal. Okay, do you know informal meanings that you solve between among that teams only. Okay, with on site lah, maknanya informal they solve in on site. Okay, but formal you have to go where to solve it?
Arbitrary.
I mean, you have to go to the
Court. Authority.
You have to go to the court, okay, to solve it. All right. So, okay, in terms of cost, betul tak? Because if you solve by yourself, you will see that it's not takes a lot of cost. And then here is the time in terms of time. Okay, so this one high, kan? True, high cost. This one low cost. Short term, long term. Now you see, if you want to indicate this kind of resolution dispute, how do you want to locate the formal and informal practice? In which part? Which one is the most practice in the site? They propose which way, which practice for to solve the dispute? Negotiation, please. Negotiation is the first option. Remember, in order to solve the dispute, the most simplest way or easiest way is the negotiation. Negotiation meaning that the client can consider what the contractor can do, or the contractor can tolerate what client wants. Okay, this is a negotiation. They solve by themselves without any other parties, only between them. You got it? There is no other mediator or conciliator who involved. Okay, and then next,
Mediation.
mediation. Okay, and then next,
Conciliation.
okay, conciliation. And then next,
Dispute review board.
okay, dispute review board. And then
Arbitration.
Arbitration. And then
Litigation.
litigation, the last one. Okay. This can you see, can you make more understandable with this kind of picture slide? Okay, what is the difference between mediation and conciliation? During mediation, they bring all the both party to discuss, okay, and let them decide. Okay, they bring. Okay, mediation. During mediation too, they try to approach both party, okay, to discuss what is the issue and then let them decide. Okay, both party. So mediator is just like moderator lah. You got it? So they try to make a peace between the both party. But conciliation, they are not bring the both party. They cannot, because one more thing you can compare is the how is the words of the dispute issue tu. Faham tak? That's why they cannot solve in that way. You got it, the point?
Yeah.
Yes.
Small issue. Okay. Dan dekat sini big issue lah. That's why they have to go to the court. Actually informal kena buat up until here Macam ada satu line lagi ke, so that you can make it different. The small issue they can solve with they negotiate. Okay, both party have still boleh consider lah. Okay, they can solve. Okay, because small issue. But if they think the issue is not that small, so they need the mediator. That's why mediator comes in. Okay, to bring them, because the issue is not really easy to go for the negotiation. So mediator have to help these both party to bring them in peace. And then other issue a little bit more difficult, so more complex. So mediator tak boleh buat apa pun. So they need a conciliator. Okay, the conciliator, what they did is they have to go to each party, okay, without meet them, in together. Okay, dia kena pergi, okay, dengar apa masalah dekat party satu ni, client. Okay, contoh apa, what is the issue, and then dia dengar pula yang dekat contractor side, what is the issue, and then they try to solve. The conciliator tu yang bagi propose solution, what they can do. You got it? And they will go to the party, that first client again, to explain this is the solution that can do. And dia pergi dekat contractor again, this is what the solution can do. And they will decide based on, tell to the conciliator to, then conciliator will inform both party again. And dispute review board, meaning that this project, they have the board, meaning that usually the big project, they have this dispute review board. So they settle within the team, okay? So that one still can solve in formal. So for the small project, usually they solve in negotiation, mediation, and conciliation untuk informal. But it's a big company or big project, they have dispute review board. So they solve within the board. Okay, and then different between arbitration and litigation based on the issue. But arbitration is on document wise. Okay, documentation wise it's legal. Okay.
So it depends on the issue. So the last option, if they can't solve the problem, so they have to go for the litigation, which is go to the court for the big issue. Alright, thank you for listening this topic.